the Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. It looks to me like they have it figured out on a level that a lot of other teams don't have it figured out. Why are they a dynasty?
I think the biggest thing that you can point to is the fact that, yes, it's largely the same cast of characters for these last couple of seasons, but the way they play, the style they play, that has changed a great deal over the last few years. And to me, this isn't just, okay, they're just really good at what they do, but they're willing to adjust given the key matchup. They're willing to adjust based upon what it takes to win playoff series in a generic sense. And they can also adjust to sort of the state of hockey. And this is actually one of the things that I talked about in my Substack post the other day, previewing Game 6 of the final. And that is this notion that, okay, if we look at the state of the NHL right now, penalties are not called nearly as frequently as they used to be, especially this past regular season. Now, the playoffs, they do go up a little bit more, and I think it was a fair thing to ask, okay, can Florida adjust sort of their style to this? They really didn't have to. They had more penalty minutes than just about any team in the playoffs, but this was something where, okay, if fewer penalties are going to get called organically for whatever reason, then why not play a more physical brand of hockey because you know you can get away with it? Oftentimes, Florida does the dump and chase thing where, you put the puck all the way to the back and then you're going to retrieve it again because you're going to be more physical with your opponent's would-be puck handlers. And that's largely what Florida did in the regular season and the playoffs. They wore down their opponents when I don't necessarily think you could say that over the last few seasons. They wore them down. They used the forecheck brilliantly. Turnover goals were really, really important in the Stanley Cup final against Edmonton of all teams. And to me, if you're able to adjust given the opponent, given the situation, given the state of the sport, to me, that flexibility means that not only are you a great franchise, but you are a dynasty. You're not relying on just one thing. You are relying on several factors to make you great.